Hello YouTube, this is Chris again of External Services. Today's video is going to be on this racist crap and race baiting. So last night I was on my laptop and I was on PlayStation and website. I was trying to make my, work on my computer or the laptop, and for whatever reason, every time I try to play a YouTube video, it skips the video, not the audio, but the video keeps skipping. So but everything else seems to be running fine. So I went on there to see, because I bought some movies on the PlayStation, and I wanted to see if they would play right. It could be just something with YouTube that it's not playing right on my laptop, but it plays fine on the phone. Anyway, so I get on there and I see the new PlayStation 5. That's the first thing that pops up, which actually looks pretty cool. And so I make a joke that because the PlayStation 5, if you haven't seen it, is all white all the way around, and then in the center where the actual console is black. So I made a joke, and I was like, the PlayStation 5 is racist because it's white suppressing the black, because you got two white pieces of plastic wrapped around a black piece of plastic. So I took a picture of it and posted it on my media in the community section here on YouTube, and made a joke about the PS5 is racist because the white pieces of plastic are suppressing the black. Now, we all know, if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I'm big into symbology and, the way they hide things right up front of our faces, and, subliminal messaging and stuff like that. I'm all into that, okay? But right now, things are way the fuck out of control. Pardon my language, but with this whole race baiting crap. So, you know how I do. I'm curious and I like to investigate and look into everything. And so I was like, well, wait a minute. I made this joke, but I want to see if people actually think it's racist. So I get on YouTube and I look it up. Sure enough, there's videos here on YouTube where people say the PS5 is racist because the main reason is the white plastic that's wrapped around holding the black plastic, so it's suppressing it. And then another, one guy even went so far to say is because the PS5 is white, that it's belittling pretty much to the black people. Really? It's showing our white supremacy. Okay. If you know anything about gaming consoles, I'm a gamer, and the PlayStation systems, other than the PlayStation 1, which was like a whitish gray color, it wasn't even white, it was gray. The PS2, the PS3, and the PS4 were all black. All of them. So now PlayStation comes out with the PS5 and makes it white primarily. That's white supremacy, right? That's fucking retarded, people. Wake up. Okay? Now you watch. The mainstream media is going to get a hold of it. They're going to see that certain black people are coming out and saying this stuff. And they're paid shields. That's what they are. Or they're people that are so brainwashed stupid. And there are white people making these comments too. NBC, CNN, all the mainstream media is going to get a hold of it, and they're going to blow it out of proportion. They're going to twist shit. They're going to add shit. And before you know it, PlayStation's going to have to go in and redo the whole freaking system to make it more appealing to everybody, to where they're being politically correct. Okay, I'm not a fanboy of PlayStation. I used to be. I'm not anymore. I'm not a fanboy. PlayStation has its issues. They have things they've done and said that I don't like. But to sit there and say that the PlayStation 5 is racist because the white plastic is suppressing the black plastic in the center. It's holding it back. Like the white man suppressing the black man, which is retarded. We live in a free country where every color is free. Every color is under the Constitution. Every color is under the Bill of Rights. Every color has the same opportunity as the next color. This is retarded, people. I know a few black people. I know a few different colors. I know just on YouTube alone, not counting my personal life and other media, just YouTube alone, I have met people of every color. Some live here in the United States, others do not live in the United States, and we get along perfectly fine. Some of us have switched numbers and become friends. This is ridiculous. I made a joke not too long ago about the, we're going to have to be careful because, our black shadow behind us as white people, because we're going to be considered racist because our black shadow's behind us. We're suppressing the black shadow, making it walk behind us. That's how stupid this shit's getting. And it's stuff like that, that they keep doing and saying, and people are eating it up. It's going to get to the point where if you're white, you ain't going to be able to go out during the day. Because that way you don't cast a shadow. You're going to have to do everything at night. They've already made it law in certain states here in the United States. They're all brain dead liberal states where it's illegal, where legally a black person doesn't have to wear a face mask because of the COVID-19. Any other race does. What? So you tell me that this killer virus that's so deadly that you're pushing everybody wear masks and 6 feet apart and stay in your home and blah, 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 blah. Closing down bars, closing down restaurants, closing down this, closing down that. But Planned Parenthood could stay open. Abortion clinics. But don't dare keep the churches open. Can't do that, no. They've made it freaking illegal now to where you can't sing in church. What? Because you might catch the coronavirus. Really? Really? Where's your faith, people? But it's going to get to that point. But they've already made that law. That's law in certain states where the black people are immune, or they don't have to wear the mask, which I don't think you have to wear the mask anyway. I've already touched on that. And I'll go more into that in other videos, but I'm trying to keep this short. I got stuff I got to do today. I'm a stay-home dad, so anyway, that certain races don't have to wear masks and other races do. What? Going to churches and going to bars and going out to restaurants and stuff like that is spreading the COVID-19 even more. But all these looting and rioting, they're not. Come on, people, wake up. This is retarded. Next thing, it's going to get to the point, if this crap don't stop, it's going to get to the point where you can't have any black material touching white material. Or it's going to be racist. Or if you have a primary color, say white, that's like this energy drink can here. How it's black and white. The NOS is white and then the can is black. You're not going to be able to do that. Because that somehow is going to be racist. Because there's more black on the can than there is white. Dude. And the ps5 being racist, or called racist, just proved that to me. And there's people that I've been following for years that say they're not buying into this stuff. But then they're putting out posts and videos where you can see that they are. And they're just as much as the problem as the people they say they're fighting. Talking about, bashing anybody that wants to back the blue and support the cops and stuff like that. They're bashing against them. Well, I understand that there's bad cops. I understand that there's bad military. I understand that there's bad doctors and dentists and just people in any color. But you're not helping the situation by sitting there bashing every single police officer, bashing every single fucking military, bashing every single person that's not your color. Do you want the purge? Because if we defund the police, that's what's going to happen. We're going to have the purge. And people like me are going to have to defend our family and defend our home and property. It's already happening. It's in these liberal states where they've defunded the police to the point where the police department can't go out and do their job. And then they're making social workers the new the person that goes out. No, the social worker always calls the cops and goes out with the cops for protection. Now you're going to send out social workers? That's like saying the don't spank your kid. That's the generation that's out there doing all this bullshit right now, isn't the don't spank your kid generation. My generation, you don't see that. We're not out there doing this crap. No, because we got our asses handed to us when we were younger. We got to look from our parents. We knew we better straighten up now, or we're going to regret our decision very quickly. This is crap. Absolute 100% crap. Dividing homes, dividing families, dividing friends. With the COVID-19 thing alone. You can't go to your family's funerals. But George Floyd, look how many funerals he had. Look how many people showed up at his televised all over the news. I'm not saying it was right how he got killed. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that's double standard. It's okay for people to go out and riot and protest for George Floyd by the thousands, shoulder to shoulder, masks, no masks. Most of them, no masks. Have this big old funeral, several of them. And have all different people from different cities and states and the government and everything else being there. That's okay. But your grandma dies, or your mom dies, or husband and wife dies, God forbid, any of those die, or kid dies, you can't go. You can't have a funeral. Parents aren't even being allowed, dads, as far as I know, aren't even being allowed to be in the freaking delivery room when their kid's being born. What? People are dying in hospital beds with nobody being around. None of their friends or family. They're having to die alone. And then the people aren't even getting their stuff. Their wallets, their phones, or shit like that. They're not giving it to their family. They're confiscating them. And, we don't know where they're at. They got lost or they got stolen or this or that. It's to wipe everything off of it. Anything that's going to be incriminating to them, or anything that's going to be incriminating to the agenda that's going on right now, and anything that's going to shut this COVID-19 crap down and show that it's not what they're saying that it is, they're wiping this shit out. Remember I talked about how in my last video that there was 3 people that was going to get tested for COVID-19, and because they were feeling bad and then started feeling good again, and so they canceled the appointment. And a few days later, they got called by the health department and said that they had COVID-19. Well, they hadn't even got tested. Well, the very next day, I'm gonna call on my informant right now. Told me that there was 3 more people. I gotta clean my nails. 3 more people had not been feeling well, and so they called to make an appointment for the COVID-19 test. They decided not to go ahead and do it because they started feeling better. 2 hours later, not days, 2. Health department calls them up. Says, we got your test back for COVID-19. It's positive. So now we have a total of 6 people that didn't even go get tested that now have COVID-19, according to the numbers. This is all false information, people. And then I had some jackass tell me in my last video, commented, if COVID-19 is a hoax, why don't you go get on a cruise ship? First of all, I never said it was a hoax in my last video. Nowhere did I use the word hoax. I actually said COVID-19, not saying COVID-19 isn't real. It is a real thing. Never said it was a hoax. And if you want to pay for me and my family to go on a cruise, send the money. We can afford it. But you want us to go on a cruise, we'll go. I'll film it. I'll live stream it. I ain't scared. But these are the kind of brainwashed, and I've gotten these in most of my videos, I get brainwashed comments and that, people are brainwashed, or I get bots come my way to try to discredit my work and discredit what I say. And, I do get some haters, but most of them are just brainwashed people or they're bots sitting like YouTube and stuff to discredit my work. But wake up, people. The ps5 is racist? Really? Because it's a black system surrounded by white plastic. How dumb is that? Like I said, you know the kind of videos that I make about the Illuminati and stuff like that, and the stuff that I talk about, and symbology, and the way they put things right out in front of our faces, the truth, for us to see it. So for me to call this stupid, that's something. That should tell you something. They're knocking down statues of Lincoln because it's racist. Really? Lincoln was the one that freed the slaves. How is that racist? Think about it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I've got a lot of the stuff that I could touch on and say in this video, and I might, hopefully, God willing, start doing some live streams soon. We're talking about turning half the garage into a YouTube studio for us. Me and my sweetheart. And she wants to start getting into doing YouTube videos, and she's got a couple up, but she doesn't know what she wants to do, her niche. And but we're talking about turning half the garage into a YouTube studio and padding and soundproof and all that, so we can do videos and live streams and I can do podcasts and stuff like what I've been talking about over the years of doing. But it's just ridiculous, guys. You need to wake up. They're trying to divide and conquer us with any way possible, and one of the best effective ways of doing it is race. Divide and conquer. Anyway, go follow me on all my media. All the links are in the About Me section, except for my TikTok, which is over on, obviously TikTok. Just go over and follow me there, just in case YouTube decides to shut me down. I'm trying to have my name all over in different places so that all my fans can know what's going on if I get shut down in one of the media, because they're blackballing me bad right now. Real bad. Everything I put up on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or whatever, if it's anything talking about like the stuff I talk about, they snoop me. It's false information. So it's just going to be a matter of time. God willing, I hope they don't, but especially being that Trump just signed into law that no media, which is already in our Bill of Rights and Constitution, under freedom of speech, but no media has the right and cannot infringe on our rights of freedom of speech. They can't blackball us. They can't take our videos down. They can't shadow ban us like TikTok is. They shadow ban some people's videos and they cut the audio out, so you just get a video playing. They can't do that. They couldn't do it anyway under the Constitution and Bill of Rights, but they are anyway. But Trump signed an order that they can no longer do that. They can't suppress our speech. If you don't like what I say, you don't like what I believe, you don't like me, even if I invited you to come check out my stuff, you don't have to stay, man. Girl, kid, whatever, you don't have to stay. If you don't want to hear me, if you don't want to see me, if you don't like me, you can leave. Go follow someone else. Go watch someone else. You don't have to stay on my channel. It's a simple thing. If I go on a Facebook page or YouTube channel or TikTok or wherever, Instagram, whatever, and I don't like it, I leave. I don't go back. There's been people that I followed for years, and they got to where I didn't like the stuff they were putting out. Majority of it, didn't like it. I unsubscribe. Move on. Go find somebody else that you like. It's not a big deal. Stop being a whiny ass crybaby and go somewhere else. You don't have to stick around on my channel. All right, guys, I got stuff to do. I got laundry to do. I got a house to clean up. Got a lot of kids. Got to do something with this messy van. I got a lot of stuff to do, so I'm going to have to cut this short. Already at 20 minutes. So anyway, a lot more I can say on this topic and other topics. And, you know, I'm getting a lot of people saying they're glad I'm making videos again. And they're glad that I'm okay. And they're glad to see me back. And I appreciate all that, guys, all the love and support. And, you know, I'm glad to be back and stuff, making videos and God willing soon making streams. But I'm going to go ahead and get this cut off now so I can do the stuff I got to do, take care of the family. Anyway, so share the love, like, comment, rate, comment, subscribe, share this on all your media. And if you agree with what I'm saying, and much love, God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.